Hey, shalom, shalom, shalom. I want to first start off by giving infinite praises to Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai, Ba'Hashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to my apostles and elders at Grand Millstone that rule well, and peace and salutations to the elect men pushing out this word in truth and sincerity. It's a brother Yakanan for the DC Church, and the topic I wanted to touch on today is having to do with what's being shown on the screen right now, and it's the word spectacle, in the Edom Online Dictionary. Now, this is the word spectacle in the online dictionary, and the reason why I wanted to bring this out is because there's been a lot of instances, where, there's a lot of different sects and different camps that want to be a spectacle. They want to be something that shows forth, that comes off as wanting to be a spectacle unto the masses of people, and the scripture. The scripture basically speaks against that, and speaks more so towards edification, and not being made a spectacle for people to aim certain things at and blame the gospel, and I just wanted to touch on that a little bit, and hopefully this is edifying through the spirit. This is the word spectacle in the Edom Online Dictionary, and it says public entertainment, specially prepared or arranged display. Spectacle, sight, a public show. Spectacle, a place from which shows are to be seen, to view, watch, behold. From of spectere, to look at. The sense of object of contempt, derision or wonderment, the object of public contempt, and that's and of course the word in itself, stirs up the spirit of a lot of these people, of course, right? But that should the aim of the gospel isn't to be the object of public contempt. It's just to speak the truth, It's not to egg someone on to do something that can cause harm to you or your brethren. It's not made to to stir up strife, anger, and contempt of the people. It's to give the people the word of the gospel and to preach it, and to preach it in a firm, truthful manner, in a true and truthful manner, and not placing it in a way to where, and not placing it or, giving way to it to be misinterpreted, Now, sorry about that. Let me put my phone in airplane mode. Now, I'm gonna call that back again. It says, this is spectacle in the Edom Online Dictionary. It says public entertainment, and we're not here to entertain the people. What we're doing is very serious. What we're doing right here is to warn the people. We're blowing the trumpet, and more so, we're here to edify our people. That's the main point of us going onto the highways and edges. It's not to get some super crazy video title, get mad views, and just being made a spectacle, and wanting to go viral for the wrong reasons. We're here to actually edify our people and warn our people and let them know what's coming. The fish that we're trying to get are people that are very serious and understand what's going to come to this place, no matter how entertaining the video is, or how many people come up, and and how we cut somebody up, and all that. This is not for public, and this is not for public entertainment. Of course, some people that we may come across may be entertaining people, but that's not the object. That's not the object of our the object of our mission, to go out there onto the highways and edges. Our object and our mission is to edify the people, and more so likely edify the elect, and bring them into the fold. There's an outline, and there's a goal that we're going for every time that we step out into the highways and edges, and that's to edify the elect. It says specially prepared or arranged display, a public show, spectacle, a place where shows are seen, to look at. The sense of object, public contempt, derision, or wonderment, glass or other transparent material, and that's the word spectacle in the Edom Online Dictionary. And, I wanted to get some scriptures on it. Now, I just put some of them right here, and I'm going to get them on the KJVA Bible. Let me get the first scripture that shows up in Romans 12. This is Romans chapter 12, verse 18. And it says, if possible, as much as lieth in you, live peaceably with all men, and that's something that can go over a lot of these other camps' head. It's live peaceably with all men. It doesn't mean make friends of the world. Of course, the scripture speaks against making friends of the world. There's a difference between making peace with all men and being friends of the world. Making friends of the world would be perverting the words of these scriptures and softening the words of these scriptures to compel the people to come in or listen. No, that's the opposite of what we're doing. It says, but living peaceable with all men it means not stirring up strife, not purposely stirring up strife to provoke men. We're not here to provoke men. We're here to teach men. We're here to prophesy what's going to happen to men. We're not here to provoke them. It says if it's within your control, live peaceably with all men. It means if there's an issue, don't force it. And if a problem comes to you, handle it. But don't force an issue to where problems will always come your way. And and brothers could put themselves in a situation to where they may get hurt, or even worse, lose their life, all because you didn't use wisdom in order to know how to move amongst the people. It says, dearly beloved, avenge not yourselves. Of course, the things that we learn, in this ministry, in this faith, especially when it goes back into the history of how our people have been stripped of our nationality, stripped of everything that we once known, stripped of our honor as a people. That can make a man mad. That can make a man furious. That can make a man wrathful. But the scripture says what? Be angry, but sin not. We're supposed to be able to know how to maneuver through those feelings and teach the word regardless. It says, dearly beloved, avenge not yourselves. We're not out here, putting ourselves in a position to where, we have to do A, B, and C carnally to these people to make a point. We don't have to do that to make a point. All we have to do is just preach the word. That the word is our point. Our point is made as soon as we preach these words and we break them down in the way that Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua intended. It says, but rather give place unto wrath, for it is written, and the place is with Yahushua. Yahushua is going to come back and he's going to execute his wrath first, and then he's going to put that spirit amongst his men. Lord's will, we're a part of that number, He's going to give that spirit unto us. It says, be dearly beloved, but avenge not yourselves, but rather give place unto wrath. There's a time and a place. There's always a time and a place. For it is written, vengeance is mine. Vengeance is Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua's. The physical and the carnal implementation of that wrath is going to happen when in the day of the Lord. And that's a day that we know not. But we're prophesying for that day to come. And when that day comes, then what does the scripture say? The fishers are going to become hunters. The fishers are going to become hunters. And that wrath is going to be executed in righteousness. It says, I will repay, saith the Lord. And that's a promise. That's his word. And it's going to come. But it's not up to you to force that time. It's up to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, and you fall in line. Now, I'm going to grab another scripture. This is Proverbs 18:6. This is Proverbs chapter 18. It says a fool's lips enter into contention, and his mouth calleth for strokes. You know, it says a fool's lips enter into contention. You know, you forcibly enter yourself into a place to where you have contention and strife. You know, and put yourself in a position to where, you know, you have to physically defend yourself, or you have to physically attack somebody. You know, a fool's mouth, and that's being done via your mouth. You know, or your action, or the certain actions that you do that puts you in a position to to have to get into a carnal interaction. You know, whether it be by the physical things that you do with your hands or your mouth. You know, there's certain ways to go. There's certain ways to go about it. You know, and we're not, and the things that we're doing are not made to wanting to be a spectacle. You know, and provoking the people just so we can have a cool YouTube title or something like that. You know, the whole point of this thing is to edify the elect. It says, a fool's lips enter in contention, and his mouth calleth for strokes. You know, and basically what it means is, you talk shit, you might get hit. You know, you delineate from what the scriptures is teaching, and not using wisdom to know that there's a right and wrong time to say certain things and do certain things. You may get carnally dealt with by a man that knows less than you, and a man that all in his mind is carnal activity, all because you didn't use wisdom and knowledge to know how to go about certain things. You know, it says, now I'm gonna grab another scripture in Proverbs chapter 26. This is Proverbs chapter 26 and verse 17. He that passeth by and meddleth with strife belongeth not to him. He is like one that taketh a dog by the ears. You know, he said, he that passeth by, you know, you passing by, and you're causing strife, and you're purposely causing strife among the people. You know, whether you're saying it's of the scriptures or not, just putting yourself in a position, you know, to where there can't be edification to be had in that interaction. You know, you are like one that taketh a dog by the ear. Now, I personally have a dog, right? And, you know, I pet him sometimes. But if you pet your dog the wrong way and you pull him by the ears, or if you're punishing a dog and you pull the dog by the ears, you're likely to get bitten. Every time that every time that, you know, I may have been petting my dog, you know, and I pulled his ears, I always notice that he always lets out a big yelp. You know, a big yelp, like almost like he's screaming, almost like he's screaming in pain. You know, he could be the most calm, most chill, most non-aggressive animal, but pulling a dog by his ears is provoking him. You know, it's provoking the dog to do something he or she may have never done, and that may be bite you. You know, and that's likened to, you know, stirring up strife and stirring up contention amongst the people by way of your lips for no reason, where there's no edification to be had. You know, I'm gonna call that back again. It says, this is Proverbs chapter 26 and verse 17. It says, he that passeth by and meddleth, you know, is with strife, you know, with ill will and and bad intentions, is one that belongeth not to him, meaning meddling in issues that have nothing to do with you, or saying things that have nothing to do with the scriptures about other people, or, you know, or saying things to where it could stir up strife and contention for no ways or modes of edification. You're like one that just walks up to a random dog and pulls it by the ear, just wanting it to basically asking to get bitten. You know. Now, I'm gonna grab a couple more scriptures and I'm gonna close out. This is Ephesians. Ephesians chapter 4 and verse 26. It says, "Be ye angry and sin not. Let not the sun go down upon your wrath. Neither give place to the devil. Let him that stole steal no more, but rather let him labor, working with his hands the thing which is good, and he may give it to him that needeth. Let no corrupt communication proceed out of your mouth, but that which is good, to use edifying, that it may minister grace unto the hearers." We're here to edify the people. We're here, what's it called? And we're not supposed to let anger and strife, rule our decision making. We're not here to make corrupt communication. We're not here to do things that may put us in situations to where, we may not be prepared for. We're here to edify the hearers of the gospel, which are, who are mainly the elect, who are the ones that, are going to keep this word and are going to keep on pushing this word. Not these random Joe Schmoes that you want to get your little 1-2 on, that you're putting yourself in a position to where it's not even you're not even speaking of the scriptures. You're just speaking of things of your own mind. Get a couple more and I'm gonna close out. Actually, I'm gonna end it all. I'm gonna just get this. Actually, let me get the Romans and then 14 and 16. This is Romans chapter 14 verse 16, and it says, "Let not then your good be evil spoken of." Actually, no, it's not. It's not that. No, 19. Salakia. This is Romans chapter 14 verse 19. "Let us therefore follow after the things which make for peace, and the things wherewith one may edify another." These are the things that we're following afterwards, and that comes with prophecy, that comes with the teaching of the law, statutes, and commandments, and the things that are going to happen to come into the future. Those are the things that we're more so focused on. We're occupied in what? Prophecy. And we're not. And of course, we speak on certain things. We speak on what the masses of Israel are doing, but it's not with the intention of making a scene. It's with the intention of edifying one another and letting our people know how what this society has become and how it's contrary to what the scripture teaches about. And why this place, which is spiritually Babylon the Great, needs to be destroyed, and finish off in 2 Timothy chapter 3 and verse 16. It says, "All scripture is given by instruction of God and is profitable for doctrine, reproof, for correction, for instruction in righteousness." This is what the scriptures were made for. It's made to correct the people. Of course, the scripture will cut people. It even cuts us at certain points. But it's made by the inspiration of God, and is for profitable for doctrine, for reproof, for correction, and instruction in righteousness. Focus on those. If we're going to rebuke the people, these are the things that we need to focus on. It's for the doctrine, for reproof, for correction, and instruction in righteousness, and that's for our people. We shouldn't be putting ourselves in situations where we're going to places to where a majority of the people aren't even our people, but we're still saying certain excerpts, certain things, to get those people, to provoke those people to anger or wrath. It says that man of God may be perfect, thoroughly furnished unto all good works. And Lord's will, though, we're striving to be that man every single day. And moving through these scriptures and using these scriptures scriptures to edify each other and better every single day. Because when we go on into the highways and edges, it's kind of like a dance. We have to flow with the spirit. We have to You know, we have to see how the spirit is moving, see how people react to certain things, see how see how certain thing, how we interact with the scriptures and with other people, and in a way to where, the spirit is not quenched and the elect are edified. The elect are corrected. The elect learn about the elect learn of reproof, correction, and instruction in righteousness. And being thoroughly furnished through all good works. And with that, I'm gonna say, call Allah Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Double honors to my apostles and elders, great millstone, and peace and salutations. The elect men pushing out this word in truth and sincerity. Lord's will. This video was edifying, and Lord's will, I'll see you guys on another one. Shalom.